going to teach you how to get the Apple credit card with no hard inquiry because the Apple credit card hack is still alive. So listen, I've had the Apple credit card since it came out, and it's one of my favorite credit cards in my wallet because it's a metal credit card, as you could hear it. But not only that reason, there's a lot of other cool features about the credit card, but just understand something. This is an entry level to intermediate beginner credit card. There are absolutely zero fees to keep this credit card in your wallet. That's what makes it even better. And all of your cashback savings can be transferred to a high yield savings account. Now, my high yield savings account jumped up to 4.25%. Now, this is the only credit card that you can actually put your cashback rewards directly into your high yield savings account. Now, it's one of the highest ones out there, but it's not the biggest one. So understand that, because a lot of people in the comments are gonna say, nah, that's not true. There's other high yield savings accounts out there that are higher. No, listen, this is the only credit card that will take your cashback savings from your credit card and put them directly into your savings account. There is no other credit card that does that. And I'm gonna say it again, there's absolutely no fees. So there's no annual fee with this credit card. And you're also going to get 3% daily cash back with no limits when you use your Apple Pay at Ace, the Apple Store, Exxon, Mobil, Nike, Panera Bread, T-Mobile, Uber Eats, and Walgreens. So all of those category spends that you just heard are very typical in everyday spending categories. You're gonna get 3% cash back for your gas. And no, don't come into the comments and say, oh, but this credit card gives you more. We don't care about that, because this is, again, a beginner to entry level credit card. And you're also going to get 2% daily cash back when you use the Apple Card with Apple Pay. That means just put it in your wallet. And if you see one of those little symbols on an actual credit card reader, it looks like a little Wi-Fi signal, then that means you could use your phone to actually pay for it, or your Apple Watch also. It means you don't have to carry around this metal credit card. It's not necessary. You can leave it at your house, put it in a frame somewhere if you want to. Now, before I jump into the hack on how to get the credit card with no hard inquiry, understand you can add authorized users to this. You can actually add your children to it and have them build credit with your credit card, but they have to be above 18 years old. So if you want to add your child to it and it's going to help them build their credit, but it's actually still your credit card, you can do that. It's a little bit similar to an authorized user credit card, but slightly different. I don't really know how to put it into words because the verbiage is really crazy on the site. But then also another crazy part is I can take my Apple credit card and then my wife can take hers, and we can combine the credit limits. So I have a $15,000 credit limit, and so does my wife. We can put them together to combine them and get a $30,000 credit limit. Nobody talks about this, and this is very powerful for anyone's credit profile. So you need to understand that this is a huge bonus. So if you and your wife or you and your significant other want to get that and do that, you can with the Apple credit card. All right, so let's do one thing first. Before we jump into even getting the credit card, you need to go to TransUnion. Now I want you to Google TransUnion freeze account. Now you're gonna go over there and you're gonna look for TransUnion, the free account. This is 100% free. Don't click on anything. You don't have to pay for anything. Just create your account and leave it open on a website or on your phone before you even start the process. Remember that. We wanna have it ready. If your TransUnion is already frozen, unfreeze it. Freezing it is not going to stop the hard inquiry before you apply. Remember, it has to be unfrozen. So unfreeze your TransUnion credit report if it's frozen. Now, if you have an Apple iPhone, this is gonna be easier, but if you do not, you can still get the Apple credit card, but you have to create an Apple ID. So just go on to the Apple credit card website and then click on apply, and it'll give you the option to create an account if you don't have an Apple iPhone. Because remember, you don't have to have an iPhone, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's way cooler when you do. Just keeping it real with you, okay? No pressure here. You don't have to get an iPhone. I'm just saying. Last part's the most important. Now you're going to go into your iPhone, or just do it on your desktop if you're doing that, and then you're going to choose your wallet on your iPhone, and you're going to open up your wallet, click the little plus button. Once you click the little plus button, then it's gonna pop up. It's gonna say apply for Apple credit card. It's really just this simple. Now, once you get to the credit card application part, it's gonna ask you all your personal information, your address, your date of birth. It's only going to ask for the last 4 of your social. Make sure you put everything that's in there accurate. When you come to the income part, do not put something outrageous and crazy. Start at something like $65,000 a year. Yes, and yes, even if you make more than $65,000, start at a decent level. If you make $125,000, do not put that on your credit card application. That does not mean you're gonna get more money. It's based on your credit card applications and all your credit cards that you have on your credit report, how much credit limit you're going to be given based on the experience on your credit reports. So putting more doesn't mean you're gonna get a higher limit. Understand that. I wanna give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using DisputeBeast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created. But specifically, I wanna give a shout out to Matthew. Matthew's credit score went up 285 points after one round with DisputeBeast. And Maurice's credit score went up 237 points after one round with DisputeBeast also. But let's not forget Shakia. Shakia's credit score went up 215 points after just one round with DisputeBeast also. Now, DisputeBeast link is going to be in the video description and pinned at the top of the comments for anyone that needs to fix their credit. Because with the Apple credit card, you can request a credit limit increase once every 6 months inside of the app, and there is no hard inquiry also. So we put $65,000 a year. They're not gonna ask you for any documents, so don't freak out. Then it's gonna ask you for the last 4 of your social. You're gonna hit accept, and then you're gonna see all the terms and conditions of the credit card. Click agree. Now, once you hit agree and you move forward, and it's gonna tell you, congratulations, you've been approved. And they're gonna tell you what your credit limit is. Now stop, do not go forward. Now we're going to go into our TransUnion account and we're going to freeze our TransUnion credit reports. Once you get confirmation on screen that it is frozen, now we're gonna go back to the Apple credit card application and we're going to hit accept. Now, once you have done this, then congratulations, you have just got the Apple credit card with no hard inquiry whatsoever. And you can keep your credit frozen for up to a month. So that way they don't run your credit again after you got approved. But keep it frozen for at least a minimum of 30 days after you've been accepted into the Apple credit card family. Also make sure to actually order your metal credit card because they're not just handing them out like they used to. You have to actually go into the app and ask for them to send you a metal card and they'll just send it to you in the mail. And in case you've been living under a rock, yes, there's a huge potential that this credit card may get sold to Chase Bank. So this could be your chance to get into the Chase Bank family, and you may not be able to get into the actual Apple credit card if your credit score is not that high after this whole merger possibly happens, because we don't know if it's gonna happen, but there's a huge chance because Goldman Sachs is running out of banks that actually wanna buy the Apple credit card. But you must have at least a 660 FICO 8 bank card score to get the Apple credit card. Now, some people may get declined, but Apple may offer you what's called a path to the Apple credit card. I would suggest that you accept it, follow the actual instructions on how to achieve getting the Apple credit card because it is possible even if you have super doo-doo bad credit, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video on how to get the Apple credit card with no hard inquiry. If you want me to come back and tell you how to get a credit limit increase on your Apple credit card, make sure to comment, come back, and I'll come back and do that for you. Now, make sure that you watch this next video because it is about a credit union you may not know about on how to get high limit credit cards also. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.